Hey guys, this is Locke. Are you dissatisfied with the way the Halloween banners and events are right now? If so, I highly recommend that you do something about it. And what I mean by that, I mean, of course, it's helpful to send reviews and, write stuff to them and say, hey, you know what, I'm really unhappy with the way these banners are. I don't like that they're missing guild banners. I don't like that there's no featured banners for Halloween Leela and Halloween Rairu. Like, you can do those things, but I think the biggest impact ultimately will be their bottom line, right? So if I had to guess, when the winter units were released, they had these guild banners here as well for the old units as well. So there were four winter units, and if somebody had all four of them at level 99, when they were re-released and you got four times 70 shards, uh, well, four times 70 mind spheres, if you have all of them at 99, you can very easily get one or two of them to level 120. You can EX them pretty easily. And I'm assuming because of that, people didn't actually spend a lot of Visior, uh, buying buying their shards from these shops, and also they probably also didn't spend a lot of money buying these packs as well. So because they didn't do both of those things, they realized that hey, we are not getting so much money from players, so we need to do something about it. And unfortunately, their reasoning was that they're going to shaft players by removing things from them. So, for example, the old units are not getting their guild banners. So I'm missing, 70 shards from Halloween Leela, 70 shards from Rairu, which is potentially 140 shards, sorry, 140 mind spears towards either of them, which would help a lot in getting one of these to EX. So I was just explaining the problem. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm guessing why they're doing this. So um, now, if you're going to spend a lot of Visior actually making up the difference, then Gumi is happy because if you're spending a lot of money, if you're buying Visior to make up the difference so that you can EX both these units and then pull whatever banners you want, then Gumi is happy because you know they realized that the last time they did this, it didn't go well for them. Like people weren't spending so much money, so they're trying a different tactic, and if it works, then they're happy. So that's what we really have to do if we want to do something about it. Like, if this is not okay, I highly suggest that people don't buy any of the Halloween specials. Like it says, the pack there, it says HLWN. There are a bunch of them. If I think the biggest way to take a stand against this is to not buy any of these Halloween packs. If you are really adamant about buying the first one because, you'll probably, buy you'll probably spend like twice this amount of money to get the pack from the regular packs, like the ones down here, for example. Need to get, for example, this pack, right? Then you might as well spend half the amount of money to get this one. But in that case, I would suggest maybe waiting for the last day or something, because that way you can make a stand to say that, hey, you know what, I'm buying this pack because it's cheap, but I'm not buying this pack to spend any of the money on Halloween, because you're not doing that, right? Like, you just want to make a stand to let them know. That's honestly what I think the most impact would be. That's really how we would vote. I mean, if we write feedback to them, I think it's helpful somehow. Like, if they get enough feedback, maybe they might do something if they get enough people writing to them. But I think ultimately they probably make their decisions based on statistics and player spending habits and player spending Visior. So if you're gonna tell them that this Halloween event, this Halloween banners, these Halloween packs, they're all trash, the best way to do that is to not spend. Now, I don't know how effective this video or tactic is going to be because I don't know what percentage of the people actually watch these kind of videos, and secondly, I don't know what percentage of people are actually going to listen to the advice and not spend, because I mean, Halloween Leela, to be honest, is going to be very strong. So maybe if the people don't have it and you have enough of a spending capacity, you might actually just go for it anyway. And you might do what you want to do because you will think that, hey, um, Halloween Leela is great and I really want her, so I'm going to buy all these packs and spend as much money as I can to get Halloween Leela and make sure she's EX'd. Maybe that's you. But I'm hoping if enough people take a stand and say that, I'm not buying because these banners are crap, I hope that in the future, Gumi will take that into consideration and plan out their banners accordingly. So there are a couple of things missing from the banners. There are things that I would like to improve. The first one is that for the drop rates of these banners, Halloween Leela and Halloween Rairu are very, very low percentage chance, like 0.15. The standard rate for a featured unit is 0.80. Even if the other two don't have their own banner, even if you don't need three banners, one for each of these, just the one banner with all three of these units having the same drop rate of 0.80 is what we want. That's the first thing that's really missing here, in my opinion. The second thing is that for featured units, I think that these featured units should have their guild banners. I mean, that's kind of been the standard. Whenever they get re-released or something, I think they should have a guild banner, because I mean, we're missing out on shards. If a person's just starting out today, they're kind of missing out on these 70 shards, and it's going to be even harder for them to get Leela and whatever else up to 120. So that's my opinion. I think I'm really disappointed on those two facts. Other than that, there are other things that I can also complain about as well. The other thing is that the 9-step is missing, the 9-step banner. Instead, they've taken all the items of the 9-step banner and put them here. Like, these things were all in the 9-step banners previously, and now we have to spend these like tokens on them. These tokens or medals, summon medals or whatever on them. And to be honest, that's terrible. I don't know why they made this change, but we have to let them know that this is not okay. And again, we can write to them, we can send in reviews and say this is terrible, don't do this. But the most impactful thing, I think, is to just not spend. Especially, more than not spend, don't buy any of the Halloween packs. I think that would be the most impactful way to say that this is just not okay. Anyway, that's my opinion. Share below if you agree or don't agree, and if you have other advice on how we can let Gumi know about our dissatisfaction, I highly recommend that you write down below, and if I can do something to help, I would. So let me know about your thoughts and concerns, and that's it for me. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care now. Bye.